Hey YouTube, welcome back to my workshop. I'm Derek, and I'm pretty sure this is one of those videos that are not going to be watched very much, but I'm going to do it anyway because I've got some work that needs to be done on this, and I figure I'm just going to go ahead and video it. Just a few things I need to do. This tire's flat. I'm guessing I'm going to have to put a no flat tire on it, just like I did on the other side. That one and that one are both no flats. This one's fine. It is a Gorilla cart. It's just like a regular old garden wagon. Personally, I really like this thing. It seems so simple and so silly, but like I've just used the tar out of this thing. Probably a total of like 25 of my subscribers will remember the sinkhole that I had that I fixed. I actually had to go back and fix that again. That's what made me realize I needed to do what I'm going to do in this video. But I hauled probably, I don't know, probably like 400 pounds of dirt from a big dirt pile, probably a quarter mile away from my house. I just hitched this up to my quad and pulled it over there, filled it up with dirt, pulled it back. And I've also used it to haul around like 4 buckets of water and a propane and a propane torch. And I've just pulled it around and just burned all kinds of weeds around the property, around the storage units and stuff. It's been a super handy cart, and when I bought it, I was like kind of thinking it's going to be one of those things I regret buying. Might be kind of a waste of money, but no, I've been totally happy with it. It's just been an awesome little tiny little ATV trailer basically. Anyway, so I've gotten a ton of use out of it. I've hauled kids around in it for fun, pulling behind the four-wheeler. But getting back to what I got to do, I'm gonna try to pack the bearings with grease on each of the wheels. Now, I don't actually know if that's even possible with little bearings like this. I'm gonna see what I can do. So I'm gonna go through, and if not, I'm just gonna pump a little bit of all-purpose oil in them and call it good. And then on the other side, what really prompted this video was, so I had to custom make these wheels. I didn't have to custom make them, but I had to cut down the little, I'm not really sure what that's called, but I had to cut these down on the front side because they was just too wide and it wouldn't fit on the little axle that's on here. So I had to cut them down, but then I noticed that they just wobble like crazy. So I'm going to try and put a few washers in there to clean up that slop. I just like to try to maintain my stuff the best I can, make them last as long as I can, and just take care of my things. Well, it seems to hold there just fine. Maybe I don't quite need to put a no flat tire on this. We'll see how it actually holds though. My suspicion is it's going to be flat next time I use it. Those are pretty sticky bearings. They're not. They're definitely full of filth. Yeah, I can already tell. I can already tell that's not going to be very good for these things, so maybe I'll just try and pick them out. I don't even know if I'm even going to be able to get into that thing. Kind of leaning on the not really side. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna squirt a little bit of oil down in there and hope it does better. Never mind on packing them with grease. Wow, a lot of that actually soaked right into that bearing. Ooh, wow, freed it right up, really. That spins way better now. Get to the other side. Use a little less this time. Goldenrod, made in the USA. It's a pretty nice oil can, but I ain't gonna lie, I like my made in India Harbor Freighters better. Oh yeah, look at that. Freed it right up, man. Just a little bit of oil. I'm sure it won't be long before it's full of dirt and stuff again, but I'm not too terribly sure how to get into that thing without tearing it up, at least with the tools that I have. Pretty cheap Chinese bearings, that's for sure. Even that's a little loosey-goosier than I'd like it to be, but I think that's the bearing's fault, not the slop of the, you know, there being too much space, this sloppy bearing. Anyway, I'm going to do the other wheel off camera. So the bearings on both of these were actually pretty well sticky. I freed them up quite a bit, but it just seems like they should be packed full of grease. So if anybody actually does watch this video and actually makes it this far in the video, let me know if they make a tool to extract these bearings without destroying them out of the wheels, because they're pretty well stuck in the wheel there. But yeah, I'd like to pull those out and pull the seals off, fill them up with a little bit of grease if I can. All right, so this is the sloppy side. We have full rubber tires, and I'm going to grease the bearings on them too, but I'm also going to try to add another washer onto here to fix some of the slop. Just a little bit of oil just really unsticks these things quick. Alright, I'm gonna climb into my Milwaukee hardware bins, find out what I got for washers. That is just a little too loose. I think I'll take these little ones with like a 3/8 inch opening and use my step bit and just open them up a little further. So it looks like this opening on this one is 5/8. Yep, 5/8. You can barely see that. So I'm gonna drill these other ones to 5/8. Should be able to mash it back flat in this vise. Right. Nice and easy. Turn it a little bit, smash it back in there. I would say flat enough. Yep, fits on there pretty nice and snug. See if we need two real quick. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna need two of these guys. Maybe not. Yeah, I should have realized how much actual slop there was on there. I don't know. I think I better put a third on there and make that nice and snug. All right, that actually should be a pretty darn good snug little fit there. Come on, almost, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that is a good snug fit. Still a little wobbly, but no No fault of mine, it's the bearings. Should be good enough though. Should be just fine to do what I need to do. You learn something new every day. This definitely is the best method for drilling out washers, instead of putting them in the stupid way I started doing it. Well, that last cotter pin was pretty much toast, so I'm going to come in here and pick out a new one. That might be a little long. I think that one might be just right. Should be a little flatter now. Should work a little bit better. Maybe, we'll see. This front one was real loosey-goosey. Oh, come on, why are you not fitting on there now? Alright. Yeah, I think that's gonna work just fine. With a nice, straight, brand new cotter pin, should work just fine. So for those of you who actually did watch this video, I really appreciate it. I know it's not a welding table or, you know, any of the better projects I've done, cooler projects, more interesting projects, but it's just kind of a taste of what I'm going to do really over time. I'm just going to video myself maintaining things. I'm going to talk my way through it, show you what I'm doing. It'll help me. I'll learn things. Anyway, if you ran across this video for some reason on your way through YouTube, please click subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching again. Really appreciate it.